Today I would like to talk about something which all of us as web developers have done at least once. So, replacing a built-in select tag with some library, probably because designers wanted from us to change, for example, a look, maybe background of a drop-down, colors, fonts, or something like that. And as effect, users received, especially when responsive web pages were starting a thing, a broken experience on Android phones or iPhones. What we threw away. So basically, standard select provides for us keyboard navigation, screen reader accessibility out of the box, native focus management, mobile optimizations, for example, feel and look on iPhone or Android devices, seamless form integration, and of course performance, because we don't have to include any JavaScript file when we are using native elements. Yeah, I will wait. It works? No.
You have to turn it on.
It is turned on probably.
You speak to the other side.
Okay.
Click and it should be.
Now?
You have to wait.
Now it should work. It is better? Yeah. Okay. What we have to do when we are replacing native select, and if we want not to use or we want to build custom drop-down library, we have to take care of open-close state logic, click outside listeners, arrow key navigation, focus traps, and also area rows. And of course, if you try, for example, use relative and absolute position, then, for example, when you use auto scroll out, overflow, scroll out on a div, some scroll bars are being shown, or the index overflow issues. Cost of libraries, basically native element. We have till this time we had a low control level and also low complexity level. But when we were using custom library, we had like a high control and high complexity. Now this changed because as baseline of 24, Google baseline, new APIs were introduced, and they give us a full control over a select dropdown without using JavaScript libraries. As a beginning, we have to change appearance of a select and use base select. Basically, it resets custom browser styles to basic ones. Only a default behavior stays as default. And thanks to that, we are able to style select when we set appearance to base select. And new select looks like this, that we are able to use button as a custom trigger for a dropdown inside a select tag, and selected content tag, which I will tell more about. This is like a magic thing. And also, option can have multiple children. For example, another div, another icon. You can place everything inside of an option tag. And as I said, selected content is a magic element because it automatically clones a DOM fragment of selected option tag. So it basically copies over what you selected from a dropdown. And how it works. Basically, when we want to style a dropdown, we have to use new pseudo element picker select, and we are able to style a dropdown as we want. We can use full CSS potential. Here, there are also another pseudo selectors like picker icon, thanks to which we can style an arrow, or checkmark, where we can style currently selected element differently or checked. This is like a background or font for checked element, because a check mark is only for an icon, for a selection, that we can add additional information about selected element. And also, when we are using appearance-based select, we are forcing anchor positioning. This is a new way of positioning elements in HTML. We can pass an element where the element which have anchor position, we can pass a target, and it is positioned based on target position. Like, we don't have to calculate it manually. We can use it, for example, also for popovers. This is a new API. And unfortunately, even with these new possibilities, when we have like autocomplete or async searching, we still don't have an input field. If you want a combo box with, for example, filtering or async searching, we still have to use custom library, unfortunately. This will not change with this new APIs. And when we use this new approach, we still have like a functioning select. With older browsers which don't support this new API, we will receive classic select, which worked like 20 years ago. So, and when the adoption will be, when those new APIs will have wider adoption, we will like don't have to use those heavy JavaScript libraries. For now, it is supported in all Chromium-based browsers. It is not working on, as far as I remember, and I checked, it is not working currently on iOS and in Firefox, unfortunately. So for now, it is more like an experiment, but I hope that till end of this year, it should get broader adoption. And now I would like to show small demo how it works. I created a demo. Wait a sec. Where we have like a level 1. Where is the cursor? On the other screen, okay. We can use what was earlier supported appearance none for select tag, and we can style it with background, for example, arrows, but it triggers default operating system dropdown. This is a macOS, so it is default macOS look. When we use standard-based select without selected content or children, we can style a dropdown. Here is a front-end framework with stars on GitHub, but when I will select one, stars are not visible anymore. And when I use selected content with icons like here with full potential, I can have like icons, checkmark, and stars. But as I said earlier, the selected content copies the whole thing, but via CSS I hid the number of stars. And the last demo is a progressive one based on support. In old browser, it will look like this, and based on it is a progressive implementation which matches what browser supports. And I can also show it in Safari. All will fall back to default behavior. Oh, okay. Sorry, because so not this one. Here in Safari, unfortunately, all of the demos fall back to default behavior because new APIs are not supported. I hope it will change soon. Thanks for the listening. I hope it was interesting for you.